Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a little bit of a charity shop wander and bookish haul. So yeah, I wanted to take you along with me. I met my friend Chelsea on Monday, and actually I met Chelsea through the book community. And then bizarrely, it was actually like we already knew each other, or like our parents did. So I am super lucky that this gorgeous book community brought me her, because she is one of my closest friends now. And yeah, we love nothing more than a wander around the charity shops to see what we can pick up. So today will be this video. This is future Lisa coming to introduce this video, and the next little bit will be a ton of b-roll that I filmed on that day, and then I will come back to you at the end and we will go through what I picked up. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so we're back. We have a cup of tea ready to go. Yes, this is the third time this has been reheated, but you know, we do what we gotta do. So we've got a cup of tea, and then we have our bookish purchases. I've got it in my gorgeous Our Infinite Fates tote, which I'm just loving. It's got the most gorgeous quote on it that says, "Maybe that's all love is in the end. Oh, an endless tempting of fate," which, I mean, hello. So let's get right into it. I was actually incredibly lucky. Now, this never happens to me. I feel like whenever me and Chelsea do this, she tends to buy a lot more than I do. But I think I actually lucked out this time. So we picked up 4 books, 4 paperbacks. They are all in pretty good nick. Maybe about one of them is in good nick as what I would normally buy, but I'll tell you that when I get to it. So the first one that I picked up was actually, I think it was this one. So I managed to find The Corpse in the Closet by Lucy Score. Now, I haven't read any Lucy Score yet. I do own her Knockout series, or Knock 'Em Out series, or the first 2 of those, Things We Never Got Over and Things We Hide from the Light. And I've heard nothing but good things. When I saw this, I was like, I'm pretty sure this was just recently released. Yeah, I think 2021? Anyway, it's the second in a series. Obviously, I haven't read the first in the series, but I read the back and it sounded pretty up my street. So it is about a reluctant psychic and a private investigator romance, and quite frankly, that sounds like a bit of me. I thought, why not? I'm always in the mood for like a cozy, cutesy romance. So yeah, like I say, this is the second in the series. I think the first is The Dead Guy Next Door, which Chelsea tells me that is currently in the works. So I might have to take a wee trip to the works at some point and pick up book 1. So I picked this up, and this was, I think it was $150, which is a total bargain. So this was book 1. Book two that I picked up was The Nighthawks by Ellie Griffiths. Now, story time. Let me take a sip of my tea. Okay, so Ellie Griffiths. I have read, I would say, probably about 5 or 6 of this series, but I read it when I was much younger. Now we're talking like when I owned my first Kindle, so that probably would have been when I was like 18, maybe 20 at a push. So I was quite young, and I read them all on Kindle, and I really loved them. And then I kind of went to uni, fell out of love with reading, and then when I started to get back into reading, I was like, what are those books called? Like, I cannot think what those books are. So went to trusty old Google and basically typed in what I could remember, which was like a forensic, what's the word? She looks at bones and stuff, and a detective, and I knew that it was a series, and that was all I knew. This came up, and as soon as I saw the front covers, I was like, that was it. That was it. So since then, I've reread book 1, and I adored it. I remember book 1 really fondly the first time I read it, and it was just as great the second time I read it. I'm pretty sure I gave it 5 stars. I've actually got a special edition hardback cover of that one, and I loved it. I then was like, I really want to read the rest of this series, but this series is so expensive to buy, and I just can't justify it. Like, they're like a tenner a book, and there is loads in this series. I think we're talking like 4, 8, like there's at least 12 in the series. I think there's more than that. So I decided, do you know what? You're gonna make a challenge for yourself. You're going to write a list of what the books' names are, and every time you're in a charity shop, you're gonna see what you can find. I've nearly done it. I have, I think, 3 left that I need to find. I did pick up a couple in the works as well, but they were on like the 3 for 6 offer, so technically like £2 a book. That counts as a charity shop find for me, because that's what I would pay. So yeah, I'm waiting patiently to find the rest in the series. I might have to just bite the bullet and buy some of them full price. I'll maybe actually have a wee scroll through Vinted and see if I can find any, but yeah, so this is, I think it's like book 10, 11, and yeah, it's a series, like I say, between like a forensic archaeologist, is that a thing? Between her and a detective. So there's like crime, there's romance, they're quite funny, they can be quite dark as well, and yeah, so this was just really to add to this. But this was £1. £1, I tell you. It has been read, and you can see it is a little bit discoloured, but honestly, for £1 I wasn't grumbling. I break the spines on my books anyway, so a broken spine really doesn't bother me. I love a broken spine. I think it makes it look loved and read, and yeah, just well looked after. So this was book 2. I then picked up these 2 in the same shop. So the next thing I bought was Will Carver, Nothing Important Happened Today. I have read one of Will Carver, and it was called Psychopaths Anonymous. I really liked it. If you were to go back on my Instagram a wee bit, you would find the review for this. And I really liked it. It's very tongue-in-cheek, quite funny, like very dark humour in the way it's written. And yeah, I just thought this sounded brilliant. I think this is, again, part of a series, but I'm pretty sure that you can read them as like a standalone. I'm not too fussed about getting the rest in the series, but if I do find them in a charity shop, I'd be happy to buy. So basically, 9 suicides, 1 cult, no leader. It sounds brilliant. Typical thriller, all about like coincidences. It has some phenomenal blurbs about it, and you can't beat a good thriller. So this one was a little bit more pricey at £4, but it is in perfect condition. I don't think anyone's read it. It's perfect. There's literally no imperfections. £4 for me is a bit of a steal for a book, so I got this one. And then this one I found was an absolute epic find, which I'm delighted at. And it is Under Lock and Key by Lana Ferguson. Now, I have seen a few people read this, and it can be a bit of a love-hate one. I think it's based in Scotland, obviously. And I think that if you are Scottish, you're not really sure about this one, because I think it's very like typically like Scottish portrayed. But I thought, you know, I like a good giggle. I think this will be it. So yeah, it looks like it is, yeah, a romance, and it is based in Scotland, I'm assuming in Loch Ness. I think it'll be good fun, so we'll give that a little bash. You can't beat a man in a kilt. So I'm really hoping he's as like masculine and like sexy as I hope he's gonna be, because your gal loves a man in a kilt. But that is it. That was my haul. Oh, in fact, this was £4 as well. I obviously got it from the same place as this, and again, perfect condition. Like, it's never been read. Like, I'm happy to pay for that. The shop that I got this in is, would you say it's a charity shop? It's called Books and Tills, I think, and it is basically a second-hand bookshop, but it's also a cafe. Their selection is phenomenal. It's like what dreams are made of. You would have seen the clips in the b-roll. It's a lovely, lovely cafe, so I don't mind paying like a little bit extra for the stuff out of there, because I know it's good quality. Those are my 4 that I bought. For, what did we say, like £11.50 for 4 books? Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. £11.50 for 4 books. I'll take that, quite frankly. I think that's a great bargain. That is us. Thank you. If you've gotten this far, thank you. Please leave a comment. Let me know if you've read any of these, or what has been like your best charity shop find. Like, let me know in the comments. I'm dying to know. I love a bargain. I love a bargain. I'm that gal that like trawls through Vinted every day of my life for anything. Anything I'm game for. Books, clothes, shoes, household items. I am that gal, so please let me know down below what some of your best bargains are, whether it's charity shop find, Vinted find, anything. Yeah, we can chat in the comments, but thank you for watching. Like I say, please like, please comment, and please, please, please subscribe. I currently, I think I'm at 30 followers, so I would love to get to 50, which feels like a bit of a milestone for me. So yes, please, 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 please subscribe, and please share this video around if you can. It would be great to have some new people here. I actually should mention I have a giveaway that is running on my Instagram at the moment, which is at peculiar.pages. I'll pop it like here, and it is running until Sunday the 23rd of March, so this following Sunday. The winner will be announced then, so please head on over there if you would like to win a book from your wish list. And yeah, it would be lovely to have you over there as well. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!